Hello dear students, in today's video we will be solving questions from the lesson 4.2 Unke Munke Timpitu from class 7th English textbook. So let's start. Class 7th English, chapter 4.2, Unke Munke Timpitu. Meanings: mocking, making fun of, piercing eyes. Eyes that look carefully and sharply at someone or something. Aerial roots. Roots that grow above the ground. Froze. Stood still in fear and shock. Hard eyes. Unfeeling eyes. Margin questions. Question 1. Find the sentences in which the author and his friend claim that they do not believe in magic. Answer. The sentences are: 1. I don't say I believe in it. 2. I thought it was all nonsense. Question 2. What do their actions show? Answer. Their actions show that whatever they may have said, they do believe a little bit in magic. Question 3. If you hear about something that fulfills your wishes, would you try it? Answer. If I hear about something that fulfills my wishes, and it is not too silly or harmful, then I would certainly try it. Question 4. Do you think the author is brave? Answer. Yes. To be brave is to continue doing something even when you are afraid, or to face someone you are afraid of. The author did both these things. Question 5. How do we know that Mukh was frightened? Answer. We know that Mukh was frightened because when he heard that Mrs. Groover was about to send the dog at them, he climbed up a tree in fear to escape from the dog. Question 6. What opinion do you form of Mrs. Groover from the way she treats the boys? Discuss. Answer. Mrs. Groover was kind-hearted and patient. She listened to the author's explanation without interrupting and allowed him to continue with his rounds. She had the ability to judge if someone was telling the truth or not. She was also strict about her ideas of behavior and wanted the boys to use the front gate in a proper manner while leaving. She would not tolerate any intruders, as is obvious from her behavior in threatening to send the dog out. Question 7. Did the author really rejoice over his shoes and pullover? Answer. No, he did not. He probably pretended to do so that his mother would not be hurt. Question 8. The table tennis set was not new, but was a fabulous set. What does it imply? Answer. It implies that the author was so desperate for a table tennis set that even an old one was welcome. It could also mean that though the set was old, it was of good quality and well maintained. Question 9. Did the surprise gift really come from Unke Munke Timpitu? Answer. No, it did not. Question 10. In your opinion, who must have sent the gift? Answer. Only Mrs. Groover, the author, and Mukh knew about Unke Munke Timpitu. Since Muk was surprised to see the gift, he could not have been the one to send it. Hence, Mrs. Groover must have sent it. English Workshop. Question 1. Make adjectives from the following. 1. Harm. Answer. Harmful, harmless. 2. Continue. Answer. Continued, continuous. 3. Believe. Answer. Believable. 4. Fear. Answer. Fearful, fearless. 5. Though. Answer. Thoughtful, thoughtless. 6. Wish. Answer. Wishful. 7. Question. Answer. Questionable. 8. Courage. Answer. Courageous. 2. Choose the correct alternative. Sub-question 1. Rohan desperately wished for dash dash. 1. A pair of shoes. 2. A warm pullover. 3. A good friend. 4. A table tennis set. Answer. Rohan desperately wished for a table tennis set. Sub-question 2. Rohan and Muk entered the garden at midnight dash dash. 1. To frighten Mrs. Groover. 2. To chant around the banyan tree. 3. To steal some fruits. 4. To look for a table tennis set. Answer. Rohan and Muk entered the garden at midnight to chant around the banyan tree. Sub-question 3. Rohan had finished dash dash rounds of the tree before Mrs. Groover discovered him. 1. 17. 2. 6. 3. 11. 4. 12. Answer. Rohan had finished 11 rounds of tree before Mrs. Groover discovered him. Sub-question 4. The table tennis set was gifted by dash dash. 1. Mrs. Groover. 2. Rohan's parents. 3. Muk. 4. Timpitu. Answer. The table tennis set was gifted by Mrs. Groover. Sub-question 5. The principal turned out to be a very dash dash lady. 1. Poor and simple. 2. Proud and rich. 3. Kind and understanding. 4. Sad and lonely. Answer. The principal turned out to be a very kind and understanding lady. Question 3. The story has a very heartwarming and touching end. Now try to change the end of the story to make it sound. Sub-question 1. Very funny. Answer. Mrs. Groover continued to look at me with a strange look in her eyes. It looked as if she was judging me. I asked her whether she believed in unke, munke, timpitu. She said she did, but she was trying to control her laughter. I wondered what had happened to her. She laughed till tears started rolling down her cheeks. She then took me into her house and played some music which she asked me to hear. The singer used the same chant, unke munke timpitu. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Listening to the song, I too started laughing and both of us had a hearty laugh and we started humming the song along with words, unke munke timpitu, which actually meant nothing. Sub-question 2. Full of horror and mystery. Answer. Mrs. Groover continued to look at one with a strange look in her eyes. Suddenly, right in front of me, her face began to change. It became a cream-colored table tennis bat. Her body disintegrated, and in its place, there was a banyan tree with aerial roots where her arms had been. I looked on in utter horror. Unke munke timpitu has different meanings at different times, said the thing in front of me in a horrible, squeaky voice. Say it again and see what happens. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. My mouth opened but no words came out. Though I wanted to obey the thing, I simply could not. Where had Mrs. Groover gone? What would happen now? Fear gave me wings. I suddenly turned round and ran as if 100 tigers were chasing me. As I ran, I made a vow to myself. Never again would I ever say those words or any other magical chant again. Question 4. Unke, munke, timpitu, I wish, my wish is coming true. Try to compose 2 other funny magical chants that have rhyming lines. Answer. 1. Tan, tan, taram, tan tant, please give me what I want. 2. Haroom, scaroom, swish, swish, heaven above, grant me my wish. Question 5. Find at least 5 words with prefixes and identify the prefix in each word. Answer. Superfast, non-violent, disbelief, misunderstand, extraordinary, increased, nonsense. Question 6. Find 5 examples of words with the following suffixes from the lessons you have studied so far or from other sources. Ship, less, ness, ly, full, able. Answer. Relationship, fearless, stillness, finally, useful, understandable.
Great video. Mom.
Yes.
I found the good channel for study.
Great. Like the video. Share it to your school friends. Subscribe to it. But what's the channel's name?
Wings of Fire Academy.